In this podcast, we're going to unpack Diwali or Deepavali, the Festival of Lights, which is on October 31st this year, just around the corner. That's right, the same day as Hallows Eve or Halloween. Now, Diwali is so much more than lighting lamps, getting dressed up in fancy Indian clothes, making rangoli designs of the floor, and eating delicious mithai and sweets. That's just the outer layer, baby. Deeper significance is so much more profound. In fact, the entire next week, starting today and up to November 2nd, there are so many days that have spiritual, karmic, and Vedic significance for not just those who follow Hindu or Vedic religion, but for anyone who wants abundance, joy, health, happiness, and long life. If you have bad karma and you're looking for a way to reduce the bad karma and remove the bad juju, this is the time to do it. Got to get those rituals on. I'm telling you. Yes, this is what you already know. You're probably already aware that Diwali stems from Lord Rama's return to Ayodhya after killing the wicked Asura Ravana. So it is celebrated as victory of light over darkness. We will look at the stories and rituals with each day of Diwali, including Dhanteras. Today is Dhanvantri Trayodasi. Today is the day of Ayurveda. Dhanvantri is the presiding deity of Ayurveda, but he is also celebrated for wealth and prosperity. And in India, we buy a gold coin or buy some metal. And then on Wednesday, we have Yama Chaturdashi, which honors the Lord of Death. Yama, you can light 14 candles, and that will increase life.
What's Diwali? How do we celebrate Diwali? When do we celebrate Diwali? Why do we celebrate Diwali? And where do we celebrate it?
Whoa, that's a lot of questions in one question. Let me start with the first one. What is Diwali? Now, if I had a penny for every time somebody said Diwali is Festival of Lights, I'm going to whack them with my shoe. Oh my God, it's so much more than Festival of Lights. It's like saying Christmas is the festival of shopping. Well, actually, that's true. Christmas is a festival of shopping, but it's so much more than gifts or Christmas trees. It's about family. Saying Diwali is only the festival of lights is literally like a kindergarten explanation. It's a lot deeper. Look at the ancient scriptures called Puranas, the Shrutis. We will find that a lot of stories coincided on the same day of Diwali. In fact, Lord Rama himself was celebrating Diwali. So people were already celebrating on this day, but when Sri Ram returned, then it kind of became a double celebration. So let's look at what all happened during Diwali. Number one, Diwali is the day Lord Vishnu and Lakshmi were married during the churning of the ocean, when Lakshmi came out of the ocean. Number two, Sri Ram came back after killing Ravana. And the third, Krishna killed the Asura or a demon called Narakasura on this day. For a lot of Hindus, Diwali is the last day of the year, and the new year actually starts the next day, which is called Pratipat. Diwali is like the New Year's Eve. And the next day, the Pratipat, the first day after the new moon, is actually the first day of the new year. The week of Diwali, starting today and up to the next 5 days, if you were to offer a lamp, if you were to clean your home, if you were to invite the gods, the goddesses in your house, it will lead to abundance. So yeah, everybody does it. In fact, Diwali is no longer limited to Hindus in India. It is celebrated by all religions and sects. We all want money. We all want abundance. We all want blessings. So it's like a Christmas. Halloween is on October 31st. Samhain, which is a Celtic festival, which I find very interesting, and I'm going to get into that as well, is also on October 31st. So let's start from what is today. Today is the 13th day of the moon, Dhanteras. Today is the appearance day of Lord Dhanvantari, who is the presiding deity for medicine, for healing, for Ayurveda, and also for abundance. Dhanvantari. So people will call it the Ayurveda day. Let's start from Dhanvantari Trayodashi or Dhanteras, which is the appearance of Lord Dhanvantari, the presiding deity of medicine, healing, Ayurveda. So he emerged from the ocean, Kshirosagar, churning of ocean of milk. Asuras, demons on one side, angels on one side, they churned the ocean, and he emerged with Ayurvedic herbs and with a nectar of immortality. Anyone who worships Lord Dhanvantari today, on this day, or buys a coin or a metal and worships him with that metal, many Indian people just end up buying a silver coin or gold coin. You could buy a small bowl or a chalice and put some water in it and offer that and flowers and light a lamp for Lord Dhanvantari today. He's going to help you with healing and also give you abundance and prosperity. If you're an Ayurveda practitioner, tomorrow offer 14 lamps at night. Tomorrow, on Wednesday, is Yama Chaturdashi or Choti Diwali or Little Diwali, and you offer a total of 14 lamps to the god of death, Yama, to prevent any crisis of health, to elongate life. Then on actual Diwali, we will put a string of lights, like Christmas lights, all over the house. We will make designs in the house. We will make nice, beautiful sweets and desserts, and we will do this ritual in the evening at nighttime, asking the goddess of wealth, Lakshmi, along with her husband, Vishnu, to come to our house, bless it with abundance and health. And we also will worship a silver coin, or it could even be a $2 coin. Take a coin or any metal object, ideally a coin. You can take quarters, you can take pennies, but make sure you kind of clean them and invite Lakshmi to come and reside in the money. Of course, most Indians will buy a silver coin with an image of Lakshmi on it. And they will also sometimes worship Lakshmi and Ganesha together. And then we never spend that money. We put the money in a beautiful box and walk it away for the entire year, and we never spend that money. It's like that money has now been charmed, the coin has been charmed, and it will increase. It will increase abundance. It will also remove any bad juju. The next day after Diwali, we will make a feast. Not on Diwali itself, but the day after Diwali, we'll make a feast, and we will offer it to Giriraj Govardhan. Make a feast and offer it to Lord Giriraj or Govardhan. Govardhan was lifted by Krishna by his left hand, and it is also considered Govardhan is also an incarnation of Krishna and a devotee of Krishna. The last day of Diwali, which this year is November 2nd, is Bhai Dooj or Yama Dvitiya, where Lord Yama gave a boon to his sister Yamuna, and some say it was Yamuna who gave a boon to Yama. But anyway, anyone who bathes in the Yamuna River or remembers Yama and Yamuna and their loving bond as brother and sister, that brother and sister will have a long life and they will have abundance of auspiciousness. So if you have a sibling and you want to pray for your sibling, that's the day. So these are the 5 days of Diwali. Before I end, I had said I'm going to talk a little bit about Samhain, and here goes. Samhain is a festival that marks the end of the harvest season, beginning of the winter in the Gaelic and Celtic cultures, and it is usually celebrated at night of October 31 all the way to the sunset on November 1st. It's a seasonal festival, and it's celebrated with Beltane, and I don't know how to say this, Lugnasad. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. So they say the boundary between the worlds of the living and death becomes thin and spirits can pass through. Well, that's what the Vedic religion is also saying, because when you're inviting these gods and goddesses, they are coming and they are visiting. They come to your house. So we are also kind of seeing the same thing. I hope this was an informative session for you and you enjoyed it.